Yes, you guys remember when this regime of Bola Ahmed Tinubu came in? I blatantly told you guys that I blatantly said that this regime is going to be a pit of hell. I mean, it's going to be a shithole. That nothing good will come out of this regime of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You see, when you look at his modus operandi, you will see that everything about him is emptiness. You know, it is not. I'm not being insultive here. I'm just stating the facts. The way it is. I see a man in Bola Ahmed Tinubu who is eager and who is hungry of fame. You know, I don't see him to, increase anybody's pocket. I see him very lavish. If you see what he's doing, you could agree with me that this man is a man who is interested in fame. You know, he want to compete. He's not interested in doing any job. Not only him, even any leader that will come from the north or wherever they're going to come from. In fact, let me be very, very frantic. Um, Even the leaders right now, the ones that will come in 2027, even the one that will come after 2027, they are all of them are all corrupt, super corrupt, fantastically corrupt. Do you understand what I'm fantastically corrupt? All of them. It is not about coming pretending that you're going to do something. It's about the system is already rotten, and it is them as well that caused the shit going on in Nigeria. So everybody in that arena is super corrupt. There is nothing you're going to do about it. I'm coming. But I just want to let you guys know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is part of the rotten system. He is part of the people who destroy the country by any means you can say it. Do you understand? I see in Bola Ahmed Tinubu a man who wants to protect his dynasty, like using his family, putting his family to protect and friends. You understand? He's putting people who are already corrupt like him to guide and protect already stolen money from the government, taxpayers' money. This is what I see. You can imagine a man who came on board. He's using the same car Trump is using in America. But he's a borrower. He's a man who goes out seeking to borrow money from people who has money or organizations or countries that could give him money. At the same time, have you seen him move on the street? This is a man when he moves, his entourage. Only the cars that follow him is more than 1,000. That is extravagancy in motion. That's what I say. It's an extravagancy in motion. Let me tell you, investing in Nigeria, both financially or in any way you want to invest in Nigeria, through these guys is pure economic waste. Just get my point. Investing in them, lending them money is purely economic waste. This is a man, I'm talking about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who wants, as a matter of fact, he said from 2026 January that he is going to increase and start to, take tax from almost everybody. I begin to ask this question. Why would you go to ask tax from people who are not working, who does not even have where to work to earn the money that you will tax them on? Do you get the point? So if there are industries where people are working and things are working, all the infrastructures intact, people are working, and you have serious investment from foreign investors. Do you understand? Then, when people are making money, you can come in and start to levy them on tax, whichever way you call it. When you put a man from the north right now, he's going to be completely lavish. He will start to spend money, start to steal money, start to intimidate people, he become a bigot, and the tribal bigots, they start to become religious. Either they say they are Muslims, useless Muslims, or they say they are Christians. Do you get the point? It doesn't matter who is ruling the country. If they have what it takes to rule a country and they are doing it in a right way, people will be happy with you. If you're a Muslim and you have a vice Christian, or you have a Christian president and a vice of Muslim, and the work is done judiciously. Things are done in a normal way, the way it should be done. People cannot keep lamenting. In a country where the judiciary listen to the executive, what they say, when they say jail this person, they will jail you. They don't go by the law. This is a country where police don't follow the due process. They just go to the street and pick people randomly by the instruction. What the leader, those in ruling class will tell them, this man is disturbing our party, go and arrest him. Just put an allegation on him and take him. That such country can never survive. If somebody commits a crime, steal or defraud, you bring him to the judiciary, this useless Nigerian judiciary, and you judge the person rightly. No matter where the person is coming from, if you have defrauded people, you have, and you will face the wrath of law. That is the way things Nigeria can get better. But Nigeria is not even in that cadre at all. Nobody thinks right. Everybody thinks through connection. I know Tinubu. I will call him. He will bail me. I know Ababio. If I call him, I will go. America is busy sending loans to these criminals to fix their security architectures. They go about using the money to fund XUVs, motorcades, and buying expensive houses. In fact, they are even repatriating that money back to where they borrowed the money. That is where it gets crazy. Do you get the point? So when you look at Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime, even the Northerners, even if they're going to come in, Buhari regime was completely a flawless, useless waste of time and waste of resources. He only implanted his brothers that are right now in military via Boko Haram and ISWAP, and now they are committing atrocities all over the whole Nigeria. And this is a man I call Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is not interested in today. He's only interested to grab 2027 to put on his credit that he ruled Nigeria 8 years and he made social policies without thinking the counter effects on the masses, on the poor people, on the less privileged. And some animals from his tribe are there supporting him. At least when you have an advisor, someone like Bayo Ononuga, who is a special advisor to the presidency, you don't go to your boss and you allow everything that goes. When your boss, why you are an advisor, is to correct when he is not doing what is right. Boss, if you do this like this, it's not good. Do this like this, it's not going to work. Do it this way so that the people can benefit. That is the reason why you are an advisor. But he surrounds himself with criminals, sycophants, and in fact, corrupt entities that will never give him a valid advice. Only the bad ones. This is what I see in Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I rightly said it that this regime of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you can see what is going on. Nothing good comes. And Nigeria, for me, I believe that Nigeria is not going to work. The best bet for Nigeria is to divide Nigeria. You may not like what I've just said, but that is just the only thing that can save people, save lives, instead of this conniving with North and conniving with probably the Igbos or doing one or two to intimidate or to oppress some certain people. The country will never grow. You can try all you can from now to 50 years. The same story, the same news, nothing more than that. And that's why I keep saying, I'm not just being negative, but I'm just trying to be very accurate in my facts that nothing good will come out from this regime. People are saying he's planning for future, when today people are dying and you are planning for future. All they care is to buy SUVs and share and bribe people and do all manner of things and trying to make one party system so that they must grab the seat. I stop here. I don't want to talk more than this. We are watching. The US is watching. Trump is watching. I stop here.